So we left Helena today, and we basically took 2 days off because we had to go around a fire in between Lincoln and Helena. We had amazing trail magic with a fella named Jack Jones. I had watched some of his videos on YouTube before I started hiking because he's one of the few people that actually posted on YouTube who was going southbound. So I knew him from those videos and had contacted him just about a question. Had no idea that he was even in Helena, and the folks that he was staying with graciously offered to host the three of us. So we got to stay at their house last night, and they made us an amazing steak and salmon dinner with salad and fruit and pitchers of margaritas and wine. It was incredible. It was, yeah, probably my favorite night on trail so far. And now we are back in the Helena National Forest, currently trying to find some water, and probably only going like 10 miles today because we didn't start till 2:30 and it's already like 6:30. So, but it's been a beautiful day today. Not too hot, really nice. And the fellow we were actually hiking with got food poisoning, so he actually stayed behind in Helena at Jack Jones's place, and he will hopefully come back out tomorrow and catch up to us before we get too far ahead of him. This is how we have to try to find water sometimes. Find any? No water.
No water.
No water. Okay.
Very dry.
We've been walking for miles and miles and miles. Finally, we found water! Look at this glorious pond. Hallelujah. So beautiful. So this area that we're hiking in right now is really nice. We're somewhat shaded, but you can see behind me there's a down log and so many more behind it because it's being devastated by the pine beetle. So we have to be really, really careful hiking through this area. If the winds pick up, yeah, tree can fall at any time. But the trail crews in this area have done a magnificent job already of clearing most of this out of the way. Which is really great, but it is still a little nerve-wracking walking through here if it's really, really windy, which right now it's very still, so we're really happy about that. We're very excited for lunch today, because what are we having for lunch? Summer sausage and tortillas. We're just sitting in the middle of the trail, eating our lunch, hoping that nobody comes barreling down on a mountain bike, because there's nowhere to go around us. But there's nowhere else to sit, so. Coming to the cows. Here's one of our water sources. This is just priming us for New Mexico. This one actually has a pipe coming out of it, so we don't have to like dip into this trough. We can just put our little water bottle right underneath that pipe and filter it. So we're stopping for lunch today at a campground, which is so nice because we took another alternate, even though we said we weren't gonna. But these alternates that we took yesterday and today are really working out, because otherwise it would have been a really long water carry. But we got to a campsite after like 5 miles, 6 miles, I don't know. And then I tried something new for lunch today. chicken creations. I don't like tuna or tuna packets.
Weird.
These things are delicious. They're so good. I recommend them. But they make them with fat-free dressings, so they're only 70 calories. So I had to eat at least 2 on a tortilla, but it's so good. Delicious. Doing a little bit of road walking today. Gravel road walking. See the locals in the background? Oh, scared that one. Sorry. Yeah, we took a few alternates today, so we're just a few miles shorter. And we're getting into Butte this afternoon, or late this afternoon, probably like 5 o'clock. Gonna hitch a ride into town. We're taking a day off tomorrow. Probably be our last full day off for a while. We tried to front end our days off early on to make sure we didn't get too injured or anything like that. And I think we've been doing a really good job. These new shoes of mine, shout out to Ultras. They're amazing. No blisters, no Achilles problems. It's been awesome. But it's pretty hot today. So we're really excited to get into town, and we just met some other nobos that said there's an amazing steakhouse in town. It's the best steak he's ever had in his life. So we might have to splurge. So we're in our hotel room where we are planning our route from Butte to somewhere in Yellowstone, maybe even through the Tetons right now. So we have our maps, and we tomorrow are officially going to be off the CDT for the next 200 plus miles, which is really exciting and really scary at the same time, because we just got to figure it out on our own. We don't have an app to follow or anything like that, and we don't really have maps for this first, I don't know, 100 miles or so. So we have a lot of homework to do, but it'll be great. What could possibly go wrong? So we are embarking on our own journey. We've got the storm clouds chasing us. Well, this way is beautiful. But we are gonna go probably only 10 miles or less because, you know, it's 4:30. It's no better time to start your day than 4:30 p.m. So here goes nothing. What happened?
What do you mean? Looks fine.
What happened? Why is that over there and this looks like this? We're at an old mine site. There's a really creepy cabin over here. Looks like you're gonna fall through the floor. Hopefully I don't. Whoa! Holes in the floor. Real weird. Stove.
What? A good view of the valley and then the route we're going.
Sink.
Go up to the list there. Tree line. Go a bit farther up. It looks like we have to kind of go.
So we just came up over Nicholson Mine Pass. We're at like just over 9,000 feet. That was the hardest climb we've done so far. So steep, it just goes straight up the mountain. It is crazy. besides feeling a lot better from my crazy spider bite, I got really pretty views. And look it! See, Montana is a desert. There's cactus. What the heck? So yesterday was a really crazy day. We woke up just like any other day. We're packing up our stuff, and I was walking back towards our tent in the morning and felt like I got stung by something. It really hurt my leg, and I looked down at my leg and I could see like 2 fang marks in my calf. And when it happened, I had looked down. It kind of looked like a spider, but I wasn't too sure. And I all of a sudden felt really nauseous and like I was going to pass out. My adrenaline was pumping. It was crazy. I thought I was going to throw up. And so I sat down for a while and I looked at my leg, and I saw those 2 fang marks. I was like, oh my God, what the heck got me? And just wasn't feeling right at all. Tried to put my pack on. We tried to hike a little bit, and I just became completely pale, and my heart rate just kept going up. And I was gonna pass out, and just wasn't feeling right. Wasn't feeling like myself. I just kept saying, I don't feel like myself. This is me. What's going on? And so David and I left other David, and we hiked down to the road, and we hitched a ride into town just so I could be closer to services. And we kind of hung out at this little diner for a few hours, and was feeling better, but anytime I got up to walk, I just felt so nauseous and terrible. And so we ended up staying near Norris and at the Norris Hot Springs last night, and we hung out there so I could rest. And I was just exhausted all day. It was really weird, really strange. And we all went in hot springs though, which was really funny that that's where we ended up. But I'm feeling so much better today. And we're getting into the Spanish Peaks today, which I'm so excited about. And we're gonna be hiking near Alpine Lakes. And here it's really beautiful. And then tomorrow we're into Big Sky. So hopefully no more spider bites or any other bites by any other venomous creatures. And it's just gonna be a good day. We are in the Spanish Peaks, and they are amazing. Where are they? Let's get up there. They're so pretty. We started early this morning so that we can hike into Big Sky. My spider bite's kind of acting up. It might be infected. I'm not sure. So I might have to go to the doctor. We'll see. But this is incredible. It's almost like being back in Glacier right now. There's so many lakes, big mountains, lots of snow on them still. It's pretty cool. We have to get out of here somehow. We're not quite sure which way the trail is going to take us, but it's not going to be easy. We just came from that direction. We'll see.
These are all 9,000 or 10,000 foot peaks, so we're not going over them.
No.
That was my first guess. I don't think it's right.
I don't think it's right either.
I think the trail goes that way.
Yep. We'll see. We found out the way we're going. Taking this trail over there, and then we climb somewhere up there. Let the climbs begin.
Bless you.
Practicing.
Yeah,
And that's where your ice axe will come into play.